connect with like-minded AHK users in our private chat, helping each other out and sparking ideas that make scripting way more fun. Watch real users tackle AHK challenges and share victories. It's motivating and shows the practical power of our group. I noticed when I was using the tool initially, like it took forever to close. And I just told Irfan, hey, let's cheat and just kill the GUI, even though it's closing in the background. But I don't know if you want to look at that now as to figuring out the why it was taking a long time to close.
Sure, let's look at it.
So I was releasing the Scintilla. So Scintilla release was taking time. So let me show you the code.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So
Scintilla release.
Release object or release DLL.
Object.
Or release DLL, I think. Unload DLL, I think.
Go ahead and show me.
Okay. So I hide first and then I do release.
Release here, when you're saying release here, that is calling a Scintilla message, isn't it?
I think so. Let me
see.
to Scintilla. Yeah, doc release. It is doing this.
SCI release document. Hold on. So that's weird.
Do I have to do that?
No, I've never done that before. Now, the question is, let me see what they say about it. Yeah, exactly. So this is the reason why I never call anything without reading the documentation first. Check this out. It says CI release document. All right. This message reduces the reference count of the document identified by doc. So you have to pass a pointer to the document. If your code is not doing that, that's a problem. Second, the document must be something from get document pointer. Did you ever call get document pointer? I don't think so.
Yes,
or
we are passing
creating document. Possibly.
Yeah, we are creating document when we open.
Why? I've never done that. Okay. I usually just have the Scintilla control, read the file, and set the Scintilla to the file. I've never done this create document. Whatever. The point is, we did that. If you call this on a document with a reference count of 1 that is still attached to a Scintilla window, bad things will happen. There it is. That's your answer. So the problem is your document very likely is still being used by the Scintilla control. And because it is still attached to that window, then things, probably something happens. So I think we know how this, I've never used this before because I don't actually add reference to a document. I just read the file and load it into the text because we don't need that for now. Now, this is great when you want to open the same document in multiple places, very likely, is what that is all about. Because you want to know how many times this document has been opened. For example, in VS Code, when you split the screen and it makes a copy of the same document that you have? Let me share my screen. This would make a little bit more sense if I do this. So right now, if I hit the split, so I have one document open, and if I split the editor, the same document is there twice. So now Scintilla or VS Code has to keep count of how many times I have opened the document. Then if I keep splitting, I can have the file 4 times. You see what I mean? So now I have to know how many times there is because I cannot close the document until they are all released. That's similar in Scintilla, I guess, but we don't do that. You open it once. Because you open it once, I don't think you have to keep that reference count. because that is a very advanced thing that I don't think we need. And it is causing the issues. Actually, the same documentation right away tells you that if you do that, things might get a little bit annoying.
Okay, so let me show you something.
Yeah.
So here, this is the open file with the Scintilla, and it is like doing some file size,
Loading.
creating the
This
document.
create document right there is the problem.
So I should not do a document. I
think
just directly set the text.
Lines 49 and 50, lines 49 and 50, right? Those two, I would comment that out. I don't actually even 48, you don't need a word. So yeah, those three you can comment out. I just read the file, put it in the text control.
Yeah, this loading is also set false by the create function, I think.
Oh, because it is set after it load. So comment that out for now. That's okay. Let's comment that out for now.
So I comment that out.
And the close then, or the close, look for the close. Here, I would say.
No, don't here, just here.
Yeah, then let's. Oh, that's the other thing. Like you see, when you were closing the document, you see that? So yeah, do that. Comment that out. Let me see. I think that's it. Try that. Because for me, I've never had to do that. I actually just open the file. Oh, you're running the wrong thing. I just open the file, put the text in it. Now, keeping count of the reference of a document, I understand why we might want to do that, but I don't think in this editor you need to do that. So open a file. I think you have to open something. Oh no, exit. Go ahead and exit, or say no, and it should be gone. Now open a document and open one. So run the tool.
So let me stop here. So exit.
Yeah, and then it just exits the app.
But I have
there's something that is showing up in there. I don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
This UI hide. I wouldn't do this UI hide. I would just destroy it and own dialogues. Remove the dialogues. Yeah, if you're exiting the application, remove that. Destroy it if you want. I wouldn't even destroy it. That is going to be destroyed when you exit the app. Remove that. Remove the destroy. I don't even set the control. I don't do anything except for the autosave, right? All of that is going to be released by AutoHotkey by itself. You don't have to do anything. The only thing that you need to do is check if you have to save, right? Ask to save. And if they say yes, why is it returning there? Once you save, don't you save?
Yeah, I save it in this function.
I understand that.
I am calling this function multiple times.
My question is, let's say that I hit exit and then I save. Would it exit the application? I don't think it would, because you're returning.
Let me see.
So right now hit exit. It would ask you, you say yes to that. Save, yes. Save something. So whatever it is. Save it. Okay, so the autosave is actually, oh no, sorry. When you say no, then you don't want to exit. Is that correct?
Yeah.
But I hit exit. I want to exit. I just don't want to save the file.
So I exit.
I don't want to save that. Yeah, there's an error there. But here, interestingly, if I say no, it is exiting. Why is there a return in there? I don't understand.
No, it will not return. I am doing the other way, I think. So
the autosave here is doing everything.
Yeah, autosave is handling. It is checking.
Here, there was an error being thrown in here. Very likely because the UI options there, no, we didn't delete the UI. So, okay. We're going to talk a little bit more about that, but I think the autosave function is the one that is kind of like strange.
Explore our huge library of 466 plus hours of recorded AHK tutorials. Watch, rewind, and master tricks at your own pace. Members enjoy a sweet 25% discount on everything we offer, from in-depth courses to ready-made scripts and pro services.